Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of the Be Babe podcast. I have so much to share. The last few weeks have been wild and really almost like I'm coming home. And I know that sounds a little strange, but it's like, and of course this is happening. Of course this is happening, right? I've also been I've had some weird sicknesses things. I had a cold last week that my throat was horrible, lost my voice, and then got better from that. And then I got pink eye in both eyes, which if you've never had pink eye, it took me about a day and a half to even figure out that it was pink eye, but I wanted to like scratch my eyes out. It was so uncomfortable. Um, and in all of that, I have been collaborating with um, several other people on some new projects and that are literally totally changing the direction of my business. And I'm realizing a lot of things. I'm realizing that you don't have, or I don't have to be the captain of the ship. Um, I always thought that I did. And maybe that was because I didn't find the right people to collaborate with, but I always felt like I had to be the captain of the ship or I would be totally unhappy and hate it. And I am now realizing that no, I don't have to be the captain. And I think this is so true with the two collaborations that I'm working on right now that we're all coming to this playing field equally, right? Like there's no one captain. There's just we're coming with our gifts and we're coming together to share our gifts and our talents. So today I really wanted to talk about something that has been coming up specifically with one collaboration, but really it's called radical self-expression. And I think I've been leaning in this direction for a long time, but this idea of radical self-expression has really come through clearly in the last week. And what does that even mean, right? What does radical self-expression even mean? And for me, it's truly being yourself, putting everything out there. And it's not everything out there in like airing your dirty laundry kind of way. It's just being who you are in your energy and out there for those that it's meant for, right? You're expressing your truth in a really deep and profound way. This goes way beyond copy and everything out there that people are talking about. I'm seeing so much talk about 10K months, 100K launches, getting more clients, like all of that language has always felt really off to me. And I don't encourage my clients to talk that way. Yes, we have to meet our clients where they're at, but I think by using that language, we're treating them like they don't know what they even want, right? Because we know as purpose-driven leaders that money and clients is not the end thing that we're chasing. And yet, that's all that we see around us, right? That's all that people are talking about. Well, maybe I do want that then, right? We think that maybe if I had 10K months or 20K months or whatever that is for you, that somehow I would have more purpose and meaning. I would have the money to do what I want, right? And that's so not true. I I've got the goal and there's not any more meaning in it than there was when I was chasing it. And that's the point. Like we're chasing the wrong things. And we're with all that language out there, it's just perpetuating and the problem. And it's not actually getting at the root of what we truly, truly desire. And what we truly desire is radical self expression and to be in our purpose, to be doing our work, sharing our gifts, right? And I think the thing that keeps coming up with this idea of radical self expression is this lineage of dumbing down, of suppressing our truth suppressing our emotions, suppressing the feminine, all because we're afraid of what expressing that will mean. We're afraid of what it will bring to us, right? I mean, you could talk about the witch trials from centuries ago and things that, and how that's probably still affecting us in some way, or even looking at corporate and how masculine corporate is. And if you are a feminine leader in corporate, you're breaking down some walls. There is a price to pay in a lot of ways because it's new, it's different, it's not the way it's been done, and there's going to be backlash, right? So we suppress and we fear our own self-expression because we're afraid we will ostracize ourselves from the group. We're afraid that no one will accept us for who we are. I think that was a big one for me, right? No one will accept me if I express myself truly and truly share my truth. That I will be made fun of, those kinds of things, all because that's what's happened for centuries, 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 is we haven't been allowed to truly express who we are. And now we're coming into this age of Aquarius and like, I mean, I love seeing all of the LGBTQ people in that community truly expressing and their joy and their love. Like, how can you not get excited and feel I love seeing that type of expression. And I also love seeing people that just own who they are. And I don't think you have to be wild and crazy. Like I don't color my hair purple. I have one tattoo. You don't have to be wild and crazy to to be that truth, right? To express that truth. It's whatever it means for you. And as long as you feel like, yeah, this is totally me, then that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks or, right? Um, and I'm so excited because one of the collaborations, is, is about this radical self-expression, and it's teaming up with three other amazing, amazing women. We're all using our gifts and our talents to truly help you understand your own journey arc to fully expressing yourself. What are you here to do? What is going to bring the most meaning and purpose to your life? And then how do you create that business? How do you create that momentum behind you that allows you to get paid to be yourself, right? This radical self-expression. Fucking love that term. The other thing I think that blocks us from this radical self-expression is comparison, judging, and shaming. Like Brene Brown shaming. I always think every time I say like talk about shaming, I always think of Brene Brown. But comparison, right? If you look at someone else and what they're doing in business, online, in social media, and you automatically start to go, wow, they're doing so good. Wow, that looks so put together. Wow, she really knows what she's talking about, right? And you start to then compare yourself like, my social media doesn't look like that. I'm not clear in my message. I don't have that kind of confidence, right? And you start to dumb down who you are. And at the same time, you start to put yourself into a box that to be fully self-expressed, to be yourself, it has to somehow look like them. It somehow has to look like what the other people are doing. And so we put ourselves into this tiny little box when your true radical self-expression has nothing to do with what they are doing. And so we compare and get stuck in this like rabbit hole labyrinth of shame and um, dissatisfaction with what we're doing instead of focusing on what we're doing. every time I catch myself in comparison, I actually I check it and I'm like, "No, it's not that I'm comparing myself, it's that I see something in them that I want." I see something in their feed, in their aura, in their energy that resonates deeply with me. And so I try to figure out what that is. And sometimes it's just that, oh, she's really confident. I love that confidence in her. I want that confidence in myself, right? Or maybe it's just that everything's really consistent and all put together, like everything leads to the next thing and it's all like buttoned up really, really well. And like, damn, I wish I could be that organized, right? And it flips the switch from comparing who I am to a snapshot of who they are, right? So I can still show up as me. I'm not boxing myself in. I'm not boxing anything in. I'm allowing my truth to be radically expressed in whatever way feels right for me, um, without comparing it to someone else or without shaming myself that it's not right, that somehow my radical self expression isn't right. And such bullshit. Do you hear that? How could you? I know, and I've said that to myself before that my expression wasn't wasn't right, and that's such bullshit. So I want you to know if you're telling that to yourself that somehow your expression, your truth isn't good enough, isn't right, that's your head talking to you. Don't listen to it. Tell it to be quiet. Tell it thank you, and come back to who you are, and radically be confident in her. Oh, what else did I want to talk about? Um, it's really that I think getting to this place, maybe talking about that. Yeah. Getting to this place of understanding who I am, understanding what my purpose is, understanding meaning, understanding uh, all of that, instead of coming at it from this is my goal, how do I manifest it, has been a journey, but it's been unraveling why I was chasing that goal or chasing that manifestation, um, instead of honoring my truth, honoring myself. Because once I came back to myself, the radical self expression was easy. It was like, oh, duh, of course I'm going to talk about this. Or, um, of course I'm going to achieve my goal, whatever it is. And it happened, right? There wasn't any sticking point. There was no roadblock in the way because I'm actually chasing what I truly desire. And maybe that's what it is. Ha, I'm just putting it together. Manifestations can so easily become something that is outside of ourselves, out and something maybe that we're told that we want, but our higher self knows that that's not actually what we want. So there's this giant roadblock in the way. We never actually achieve it versus going after what we truly desire, where that is our truth, our radical self expression. Then there are no roadblocks. Then it's just free play. Then it's just fucking fun. That's the difference. So if you're like stuck on this train wreck of manifestation, and I love all the people that talk about manifestation. I follow a lot of them, like the law of attraction, all of it. Like it all has its place. It's all taught me something along the way. Brought in, excuse me, excuse me, brought in some puzzle piece of purpose and meaning for me. Oh my gosh, I have to take a sip. Um, it's brought in a puzzle piece that was missing prior to, until I could finally put all the puzzle pieces together and realize that my radical self expression and my deepest desire and purpose all align. And it's all because of everything that I've learned over this lifetime and lifetimes before. So I I don't know where I'm going other than that. Um, I do have a couple of really fun things coming. So as of right now, the 5-day challenge, oh wait, I think the challenge is going to be over by the time this airs, May 23rd. But if you're interested, it will still be available via recording. I'm going to drop the link for that. And then also, I have a really awesome collaboration with Lisa Albin and doing some feng shui and copywriting together, which I think is going to be really awesome as well. So, if you're curious about how to create, not even how to create, it's if you know that you're not radically expressing yourself and there's something missing, human design can really help crack open that case, really help you understand what that missing piece is and where it fits. Like it can put that puzzle piece in that's possibly missing, right? So you can feel that confidence and that ah, just in awe of what you're here to do. Um, Definitely reach out. I'm gonna put the contact form in the show notes and I'll reach out because there's something there. And I want nothing more than for people to show up radically as themselves, sharing their gifts to the world in a way that feels really good to them. Because when we're doing that, we leave this 100K chasing clients bullshit behind and we truly become everything that we came here to be. So that's it, my lovelies. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week.